Hey, Kelly, what you reading?
Oh man, bro, this is such a good book. Super dope book.
Oh. Thank you so much, Brian Gibbs. I love this book so much. I mean, I was a fan of your YouTube channel, but now I'm like a real up close and personal fan. I really love what you have going on here. And not only that, but I too was once lost and now I'm found. So thank you, Brian, for this autographed copy. I appreciate you.
Whatever you want to. My name K2, you know what I'm saying, man? Young cat trying to get my life together, man. This right here, a lot of knowledge, man. Strong-minded, I appreciate it.
Just got my copy of Beyond Lucky by Brian Glaze Gibbs. Thank you so much for sending me my personalized autographed copy. I've had the pleasure of knowing you for a long time, so I'm really excited to get to know some of your stories and what made you you and how this redemption came about. I know you're a changed man, and I'm looking forward to seeing the whole process of how it happened. Thanks.
Have you checked your tire pressure today?
I don't have a flat.
Have you checked your blood pressure today?
No, I don't feel sick.
Hey, let's get real, folks. You know what? Each and every day is going to bring about change. One day you might be up, the next day you might be down. But how do we deal with adversity? When you sit back and think about what's going on in the world today, you think of individuals. Look at this man. This man been homeless for 5 years. Sleep on the street for 5 years. At one point in time, guess what? We don't know what this individual could have been. He could have been a top executive at a company, a Fortune 100 company. He could have been an entertainer. He could have been anything. But now, one bad mistake, one bad choice. Now he's homeless. Okay? So you look at it. He's homeless. Guess what? So he experienced being hungry. He experienced being thirsty. He experienced being hot, being cold. Can't, wash, shower, clean himself, brush his teeth. So you sit back and think about what this individual do. As he walking down the street, he find a couple of dollars. And when he find a couple of dollars, what do? He go to the store. He's hungry. He's thirsty. But what do he do with a couple of dollars? Do he buy something to eat? Do he buy something to drink? No, he look up and he see the board. And he sees something that say right now, Mega Million, Powerball, $1 billion. So what do? He make the ultimate sacrifice. He bet on himself. He take that and he put it on what? Powerball, Mega Million. And that's all it takes. Only thing you need is faith as small as a mustard seed. And anything is possible, man. Never give up. Never sell yourself short. Peace, love, and prosperity.
Good day, everybody. How we doing? Hey, listen, man. First of all, what I want to do is honestly speaking, let you know that God is good all the time. But besides that, listen, man. You know what? Shout out to Terrence Gangster William. If you don't know anything about that man, go to YouTube and subscribe to his YouTube channel, Terrence Gangster William. Just came home, probably about 9-10 months ago. Right now, powerful testimony, powerful story, man. How he changed his life and how what he trying to do is how he trying to give back, man. Like I said right now, shout out to him. Shout out to Charleston White, Anthony Dewberry, and Judge Dexter, man. Right now, we always in the ATL. You know what? When you got people coming together and they trying to get together and put the guns, put the gang, put that nonsense, the negativity, put the violence, put all that stuff behind. How do we come together as a group collectively to build? How do we come together to let these kids know that guess what? You do have a chance. You can live and have a quality life by doing it right the first time. You do not have to pick up that brick, throw it at the prison wall, making that multi-billion-dollar prison system your permanent address. You are better than that. You are better than that. You are better than that. You can grow up to be a doctor, lawyer, politician. You know, you can grow up to be the president of the United States. You can grow up to be anything that you want to be legally. You do not have to be part of a gang. You do not have to be no gangster, no tough guy. You don't want to hurt and poison and kill your community. You do not have to do that. Right now is, guess what, folks, man? It's easy to love. It's easy. Right now is treat people with love, respect, and human compassion. And guess what, man? Life, and put God first. If God be for you, who can be against you? And to me, like I said right now, once again, shout out to Terrence. Shout out to Charleston. I think, honestly speaking, right now is Charleston White. Right now is, like, to me, is one of the most misunderstood person that's out there on a YouTube platform at this present time. Because once again, right now, it's like, to me, I have to just don't pay attention to the character, but listen to the words. Listen to the message. And listen to some of the things that he's saying. And you know what? A lot of the things right now, we can get past, oh, this guy's loud, or this guy's obnoxious, or this guy's, you know, all hype and being disrespectful. Nah, folks. Sometimes you have to have that sharp treatment to get people attention. Sometimes you have to be, you know what I'm saying, straightforward. Sometimes you have to talk the language that people understand. You sit back and you think about the late rapper DMX. When DMX was out there, what DMX, you know, what he did when he came on the stage? He gave you pure fire, pure energy. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me act a fool. Hold up, wait a minute. If he get up on the stage and say, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, y'all gonna make me act a fool. Folks, listen, guess what? Is people listening? Is people paying attention? No, man, I don't wanna hear that lame stuff. Oh man, that's corny. But the difference is that raw energy, you know? I'm slipping, I'm falling, I can't get up. You see, I'm slipping. Yo, I'm slipping, I'm falling. That energy, that magnet, that he's grabbing you by the collar, by his word and pulling you in. He's using his word to pull you in. It's like a magnet pulling you in. Same thing Charleston White is doing. The same thing. And if you listen to him, and to me right now is, guess what? Something that I thought was very, very powerful. And shout out to, like I say, Judge Dexter, man. Right now is, hopefully we get to work together soon. But Jim Crow. What is the new Jim Crow? And right now, what is new? Back in the days, it was slavery. So what is the new Jim Crow? And something that he said right now is the new Jim Crow is this. You know, crack. Okay, gang. Guns, you know, gangster. That's the new Jim Crow. And when you sit back and you look at it, why? Why is us as people feel that we have to hurt each other? That every time we get into a misunderstanding, a disagreement, we got to go grab our guns. We got to go like, you know, I'm going to hurt, I'm going to shoot, I'm going to kill this person. Why can't we sit down and have civilized conversation? Why can't, look, you know what, my man? You know what, hey, I was wrong. I'm sorry. Opposed to F you, F me. It's right now, why do we have to use, you know, and don't get me wrong, everybody's different. I try to refrain from utilizing profanity. Sometimes that's how some people express themselves better by using profanity. But my objective is I try to refrain from that. But that's me. We all have choices. But once again, it's all about, it's not what we say, it's how we say it. It's not what we do, it's how we do it. Anybody can talk that talk. But once again, how many people's out there walking that walk? Like I say, you see Charleston. I met him in Georgia. Right now, he came out there for a cause, to support the cause, to talk to the kids, to talk to the community. Basically, right now is he's not only on YouTube, on camera, but right now he actually in the line of fire. He actually going to this community. He actually trying to give back. Helping those that want to be helped. helping those that listening. You know, helping those that raise their hand. I got a problem. We need help. But the difference is one man can't do it by himself. And like I said right now, the same thing like I told you right now. Anthony Dewberry, his right-hand man. He's right there on set, trying to do things, man. How do we change and save these kids' life? All these guys I'm talking about. Terrence just got finished doing 24 years. Charles, I think, did 7. I think Dewberry did 15. I did 15. And you know what? You sit back and you look at it, man. 15, 30, 7, that's 37. Oh man. Okay, 37, 24. What's that? 41, 61 years. 61 years of time. Locked in a cage. What's fun about that, folks? People do not understand. Like even something that Charleston say right now was, guess what? Here it is. He used to go to the juvenile. These folks gave him love. He didn't know how it feel to be hugged by a man, like his father's uncle, whatever. He said, okay, I'll say, man, hey, how you doing? Listen, we all right. You all right. Everything going to be all right. He said, what raised him? He said, despite his mom did a spectacular job, but she couldn't raise him because she worked it all the time. What raised him was the rappers. You know what I'm saying? The CDs, the DVDs, the stuff that you see on MTV and, you know, come on. That's what raised him. Yo, MTV rap. Listen to the words that coming out, Ice Cube in their mouth. And back then, right now, was guess what? They glamorized being in prison. You know what I'm saying? Taking sex from a woman. That was it. You only going by what they say. Because these are your role models. These are your heroes. Because you listen and hanging on to their every word. Once again, is that right? Is it wrong? Folks, we got to be better than that. We got to make sure we know what our kids is doing. We got to make sure we know what these kids are listening to. Making sure right now is, keep this in mind. Positive word out. You know what I'm saying? Positive word in, positive word out. Negative word in, negative word out. If you're receiving a bunch of negativity, guess what you're going to do? You're going to be a negative individual. If you're receiving a bunch of violence, you know what? Guess what? You're going to be a violent individual. If you're receiving love, you give me love, 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 crazy love. Guess what? You're going to be about love. If you're receiving a bunch of hate, you give me hate, 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 hate. I'm a hate. So once again, we got to remember, whatever we giving them, my kids, your kids, our great-great-grandkids, you know, our neighbor kids, our nieces, our nephew, our sons, our daughter, whatever we giving them, they're going to give it back. They're going to give it back. So once again, like I said, what we have to do is, man, lead by the example. Take somebody, man. My challenge to you, take somebody, put them under your wing. You know, young ladies, women that's out there, take some of these young girls. Teach them how to have clean hygiene. Teach them how to take pride in their appearance, how to dress, how to, you know, take care of themselves, how to cook, how to clean, how to, right now is like, you know, be a successful woman. Men, I challenge you to do the same thing. Take these young cats, put them under your wing, show them how to be men, show them how to be law-abiding, productive citizen, show them right from wrong. And what I'm saying is right now is, guess what? If we get together as a whole, as a team, opposed to going against each other, being on these YouTube, you a sucker, oh, I'm going to get you. Come on, man. Who got time for that, man? Like I said right now, who got time for that, man? We're too old, man. What we have to do is, man, we have to get on it like this. You see what they say? Later for that nonsense. Later for, you know what we say? Later for that? Later for negativity. Later for, you know what I'm saying, hating on the next man or the next woman. Later for belittling somebody. Later for disrespecting somebody. Later for that. Right now is, do people add value? People take value away. If they don't add value, they taking value away. And what we have to do is right now is, anybody that's coming around you with that negativity, later for that, man. Hey, get away from me, that nonsense. Kill that noise. Like I told you right now, man, hit the like button, subscribe, share. And like I told you, man, I got a lot of good things that I'm working on. I'm trying to bounce back. Like I tell you right now, peace, love, and prosperity. Once again, shout out to Terrence Gangster William, Queen Fran, my man Anthony Dewberry, Charleston White, Hey, Judge Dexter. Hey, shout out, man. Shout out. Wonderful day. Hey, my man, Big Jahar. Big Jahar. Concrete Chronicle. Can't leave you out. Peace, love, and prosperity, y'all.